Welcome back, friends. My name is Rick and this is Winder's Ranger. This is turning into an episode of This Old RV or something, I don't know. I've got another small, maybe not so small thing that needs to be fixed. I think this side window right here, this one, might be leaking just a little bit. I had an issue similar to this in the old RV that I had, where the wall started to bubble a little bit. Got these little blisters like between the wallpaper and I guess the paneling on the inside. So I researched it, did the search on the Google there to see if I could figure out what that problem was, and everything seemed to point to that there's moisture getting in, probably through the window seal, or the seals failed and allowing some moisture in the wall. I never did fix the issue in the old RV, so I never really determined for sure if that was the problem. But I've got the same issue starting on this window, so I ordered a repair kit, resealing kit. So we're going to pull the window apart and see if we can fix that today. I still got to grab the ladder out of here, but I'm setting up the camera now, the big camera, and we're going to go through this. But let me show you what we're talking about on the wall here, and we'll go from there. Yeah, you can see there. See on the wall, you've got what, right here? That's one. There's a couple of small ones here and there where those blisters are kind of coming through. So what I think has happened is, I think this seal somewhere along in here has failed. So we're going to pull that window out and see if we can repair that. But to do that, we got to take the valance and the window shade out of there. So we're going to work on that first. So here's the window, of course the top edge. Take a look at the seal there. You can see a little bit of that black, probably RTV. I don't know exactly what happened there, but that got ripped up somehow. Maybe when I took it off, possibly. But on the bottom here, number one, that the way that's overlapped, which may or may not be an issue, I don't know. Looks like it was sealed, pressed up against the wall there. But here, this whole corner doesn't look like, it's not even stuck to the flange of the window. It's like stuck to the frame, the flat part of the frame. And I would think you would notice that in the factory when you're putting it on there, unless you're in just that much of a hurry. But I suspect that this edge right here is probably where the issue was, since there was nothing from here to here actually sealing the window. Everything else on it looks okay that I can see, but we'll peel that off here shortly and clean this edge up. It's got some wax and stuff on it, and use some denatured alcohol and straighten that out. Well, we got the window back in, got the valance and the shade put back on. All in all, it wasn't really a bad process or a hard process. I would say, as far as the process is concerned, the instructions for this particular repair kit that I got calls for 2 people. I would recommend that you have 2 people. I, of course, doing it by myself. Taking the window out really wasn't a problem because the original sealant held the window in place. Putting the window back in, the problem is not really getting the window back in, because the new sealant will even hold it in place. The problem comes trying to get the window lined up, because you've got probably a 1/4 inch play on both sides of the window on the frame and the top and bottom. So the top right hand corner, up on this side up here, the seal, I don't think got a really good seal on the fiberglass of the outside of the RV. That may be a bit of an issue. What I ended up doing, there was a piece of rubber sealant, or maybe like RTV or something like that, that was on the original window. The new one has like a clear caulking that was like a silicone caulk is what it looked like. Instead of having it just around the very top and then starting to come down the radius on both sides, I ran it a little bit further down the window to try to make up the difference. Hopefully that'll be okay. I've got enough left over sealant and weather stripping that I can go back and do it again if I have to. The problem is the window is not going to leak, you know, visibly while it's in. It's going to leak a little bit at a time, and it's going to run down the inside of the wall and cause other problems, and I probably won't find out that there's a problem until something else manifests itself. I don't know. I mean, that's the price you pay, I guess. It's hard, you know, do I take it all back out and redo it? Of course, it's raining now, so I guess we'll find out. I guess we're just going to leave it alone. So anyway, there you have it. Thanks for sticking around and watching the video, and maybe this will be helpful to somebody else. If nothing else, like I said, it calls for 2 people. Have that second person available. That'll make your job a lot easier. Trust me. Trust me. In any case, thanks for watching. Hope everyone stays well, and we'll see you all on the next video.